Welcome to OLOP. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Curtis.
And go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And we're so glad to have y'all following us.
And if you feel so inclined, hit the like button. Leave us a comment. That helps greatly. Lets us know what you're liking and not liking.
Yep. What have we been doing lately?
Very little on the conversion, unfortunately.
Yeah, we have definitely slowed down on our conversion.
Life's sent us a few curveballs.
But we'll talk about that in a minute. This week that we actually did a podcast with Don't Tell Mama.
Mm-hmm.
And that was super fun, and it's something that we haven't done, and actually this is the first time ever doing a podcast.
Right.
So in the description below, we will definitely share that link if you would like to join or hear the podcast that we were on. What did we talk about, Curtis? It's a very fast summary.
It was a summary of us, who we are, and what we're doing.
Yep. And it kind of talks about a little bit of what to do, what not to do, and what we like to do with travel. So I thought it was pretty interesting. We haven't really seen the final cut yet, but I'm sure it won't be too terrible.
Yes, because all y'all know that once I get talking, it was a long video. It was a long podcast. But there's no way they can do it all because it was well over an hour.
Once he started talking, there's no way to get him to stop.
Hey, you asked me to get technical. I get technical.
He actually answered all the questions before they were asked.
I didn't know what the questions were. Come on, G.
Of course, we haven't shown our puppies in a while, so a Whitefit is actually doing fairly pretty good if he'll stop eating all the sugar and stuff that is in the trash can that he dumps over. And Gigi's as well doing very well, so we're glad to have them on. They just kind of come and go as they please, so yeah.
Gigi's our star though. Normally when she sees the halo, she's like, I'm here.
I'm ready. So anyway, we'll go ahead and talk about Mom a little bit and the reason why we slowed things down a little bit. Go ahead.
So she had the surgery 4 weeks ago, and last week we did a doctor's appointment in New Orleans, and they unfortunately gave her some not so great news.
We're not going to go too much into that.
She does have cancer, but they say it is treatable, so we're praying for the best. And she's in good spirits, but she starts her chemo and radiation tomorrow.
Yep.
So
we just decided.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. We decided to take it a little slower. Life's too short.
Yeah.
And we will have quality time with the folks and with each other. Whenever something ever happens, you always want to slow things down just to appreciate what we do have. And so that's what we were kind of doing. We slow things down to kind of do some work on the house. And we already did one bedroom, actually 2 bedrooms now, and we're working on the 3rd bedroom. Just trying to take simple carpet out, put wood,
vinyl plank flooring.
Yeah, vinyl plate flooring, redo the wall coloring, and just things like that too.
Yep.
Trying to spruce up the house and take a little pride in it. So.
Yeah, we're in the process of remodeling the house when we started this adventure several years ago, and we just put everything on hold.
We rather travel than do anything to the house.
And it was like all this stuff we've purchased, been sitting here, and some of it, going bad, some of it's still okay. So we're like, you know what? I think the world is telling us slow down.
Yep.
Spend some time with your mom and
Dad,
and his,
make sure
and
they
his
need
dad,
anything.
Because it's rough on him. He's a little older
rough.
than her, and so it's rough on him. So we're trying to do our best.
We're here for support. If we need to take her to doctor's visits, we're here for that. But we figured the backdrop with our pool and everything on the porch would be appropriate since we are home, kind of enjoying, and we wanted to kind of show that life's really good, and eventually, well, I'm not. Anyway, yeah, life.
And today was our godchild's birthday kind of party, so
Pre-party.
Johnny went skating, I went watching.
Yep.
You're getting better.
Yeah, I'm here.
He didn't fall this time, and
Yep.
did a couple tricks and stuff like that, so you did good.
Yeah, I think so. I did a little twist and turn and fall.
Yeah.
So,
what's the other?
let's see.
What else have we been doing? Working on the house, working on
Oh, I want to say tomorrow, or it will be tomorrow when this airs. It'll be my 6-month sobriety, so I'm
That's
very
right.
excited about that.
6-month birthday.
Yep, I just a lot of the when we did the West Coast last year, you know, I wasn't as present as I wish I would have been because I was drinking too much and a lot of different things what I was doing. So I'm very glad that I'm able, like now, to be present in everything that I do,
Every day.
mentally, physically, and emotionally present, and it really makes me feel good, and it means a lot to our relationship and relationships with friends as well, because I'm not putting anybody off anymore, and life is really good, and so I'm really wanted to share that with y'all as well. And that's, you know, one of the other reasons why we're taking it slow too, because I wanted to make sure I'm grounded before we leave again. But if you could tell, I'm more relaxed now is because I'm actually on a blood pressure medicine that kind of keeps me down a little bit. I have really bad anxiety, and I have ADHD. That's why a lot of times I might stutter a little bit on these videos, or I repeat a lot of things that Curtis says just because it's anxiety, and it helps me keep following through. And sometimes the more you say something, you actually learn it as well.
Right.
And that's also why I repeat a lot of things. I don't really mean it to be demeaning towards Curtis, and he just knows that I stutter a lot. So if I say something and repeat what he says, it's only because either I don't know how to say the word, and the more I say it, I'll get better at it, or I'm still trying to learn.
Right.
So I say something, so I do learn it.
Yeah.
So it's like writing something down. Say that you write it enough times.
It's all good. That's
You
right.
develop a.
That's right. You now know what KISS stands for, and you know the 7 Ps, so you're getting there.
I know.
I'm not going to ask you to say them.
Prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance.
There.
I do know that one.
That was about the.
Yeah.
He's getting there.
Yeah. But I wouldn't be able to say it without the blood pressure medicine because it slows me down enough to say stuff.
Slows the brain down.
It slows my brain down just a little bit.
So, but yeah, we're getting the house ready, and
We're hoping next week that we can get back on the box truck.
Yes.
Therapy, I call it. The box truck therapy, because
I can't do it for some reason.
we are ready. Hopefully, we're just ready to do something and go somewhere. But,
Yes.
you know, not for a very long time, but just to say we're going here and we'll see some friends and come right back or whatever.
Martha, Al, if you happen to see this, we are coming.
We are coming.
Just months late, but we are going to make it.
You know, life happens, and we're, you know, it's fine. And we ever talk to each of them individually, so.
Right.
But anywho.
That's what happens.
So I think we're ready to close out, right?
Yeah.
So thank you for following OLOPRV, and don't forget to
Like,
share
subscribe.
and hit that bell notification. Bing. Love y'all.